And hello again. Now this is the concluding part to the video series that I'm making here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to the first slide very quickly, whizzing through, then concluding. So remember, this is the concluding part of designing a YouTube Studio Beta video editor to be proud of, and what we've done so far is set out the case to try and combine multiple clips, and we've gone all the way through to exploring ideas for how we can make our video, and then getting down to little bumpy parts and exploring different video editors, and then making a final video which we have done in Power Director, as well as looking at a desktop editor, and then we have uploaded that to our test channel, which looks like that, and then I want to make some conclusions. Now, the main thing that I want to start with, first idea is there a legitimate argument to be made on why YouTube should make a decent video editor? That's the first question, what I'm trying to put some thought in. I don't expect loads of people to watch this or listen to me, but I just want to get my own clear thought and some finished thinking, as well as feedback to those people at YouTube. So the second part here is, in my experience in the last few years, all of the Creator Academy, courses and videos and things like that, and what YouTube have said, always offer, shall we say, a missing link, a hole where video editing is glossed over. Yet in my view, it's the key component to how video gets from an idea in your head or to the camera in your hand to a watchable article or video, something that might get watched or listened to at YouTube. And by definition, I put down here is that YouTube, by definition, is a video sharing platform. So I think they should make a video editor that combines it and make it really good. And I would say in their defense, and I don't know if there is a defense, is to simply say that with all of the other video editors out there, do YouTube have a responsibility to even make one? Do they need to make one? Because the YouTube itself has tons and tons of video editing tutorials, which I fully accept. However, right now in 2018, I think YouTube and everybody else on the platform has a responsibility to all the new users coming to YouTube at a young age to make it really easy for them to actually make decent videos. Now, they might have to go and do a video editing course or pick it up by their friends, or they could just open the YouTube app or go to YouTube Studio Beta and find a really decent editor, already there, already made, because people have put the hard work. So for me personally, and maybe you watching, what are we missing here in this process? So if you've got this far, then you've looked at this little series that I've just made, you've looked at how I started out with a question or an idea, how I've explored different ways of making videos, and one of the things I've got, which is an unanswered question, is the video that I've made already using my Google Photos is already stored in the cloud. So would it not make simple sense for YouTube or to really handshake and get a closer relationship between photos.google and YouTube themselves to make this combining of multiple video clips a lot easier? And then another idea for me is, maybe for you, is to say, look, I think I've shown that this has gone full circle. In other words, you start off with an idea, you record it, you edit it, you share it, and you arrive back again at the Studio Beta video editor. So could we not actually move on from just having to repeat, as remember this is a conclusion, to trim, split and save and add overlays? Can we not snick in the middle here to actually make something to combine and promote the creativity in making videos? And by the way, and this is an argument for or against what I'm saying, and that is, at Wikipedia, if you look at the list, there's over 70 different desktop video editors. And of course, Vegas, Final Cut, Premiere, Avid, Lightworks, Kdenlive, Blender. But I'm not going to list all 70, but what I am saying in my defense or YouTube's defense, doesn't matter what it is, the point is there are tons and tons of video editors out there, but you got to learn them. And if you're already at YouTube, then, could it be made easier? Okay, look, let's finish up here, and that is that a couple of links I'll put in the box. below this video is the link to the Twitter where I said a question to Creators Insiders Tom, and he made a reply. Studio Beta, of course, if you still don't know what we're talking about here, you can actually go and visit it. And the YouTube Android app, YouTube iOS app, go and find it. I'm sure you've got it already, especially if you're watching this video. If you don't know, the proper link to photos.google.com has got an Android app and, of course, iOS, as well as its website. We've got Cyberlink Power Director, which you can find here, and then there's a link to download it. And then we've got my Vegas 15 thing is found at Vegas Creative, link at the bottom. And then the last thing, if you want to go and have a look at it, to reference the Wikipedia and the list of video editing software. This is for desktop, by the way. I'm sure that if you search the Play or the iTunes store, you'll find tons of video editors around. So let's finish this series by designing a YouTube Studio video editor to be proud of. This was really the conclusions, but ultimately at the end of this talk, always welcome feedback, questions or comments. And remember, I, as Mike Downs, am not a YouTube employee. I'm an enthusiast who happens to be a WIPE, which is a YouTube partner program channel, which is run as the Mike Downs page, but you'll find it at this link, which is youtube.com/Mike Downs. I think I'm probably done, aren't I? And thanks so much for watching. And there's school bus yellow. Okay, have a lovely day, and thank you very much. Goodbye.